guys. We are back with another song by Eminem. And which one are we doing today?
Today we're doing Good Guy.
Oh, right. You said it's like the sequel or whatever to Nice Guy.
Yes, so
And I'm not the only one. There are only like two people who commented on that video because I guess it's not too popular. And they both said it's like the worst song they ever heard.
yeah,
So, like, I totally agree with you. It's not very good.
it's not my
If you cut
favorite.
her out of it, it's pretty good.
Yeah, so
But
she's good on this one.
she has a good voice. I'm sure she's capable of good music, but it's so annoying.
Yeah, it was more of like an artsy type like performance than like a song, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as I mentioned, so like that nice guy bleeds right into good guy. So
Okay.
like this picks up, this is a very short song as well. It's kind of like abrupt.
I think I know it.
Yeah, this one's good. There was a music video for it. I love the beat, the sample, whatever it is.
It's a song that goes like dun 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 dun
I'm not
dun dun.
sure.
No?
I don't know. Maybe,
Okay. Well, we'll find
but
out, I guess. Hopefully it's not as bad as the other one.
no, this one's good. All right. And we are sponsored by Manscaped. I got the Performance Package 4.0, which comes with a lot of great stuff, including the Lawnmower 4.0. As always, my favorite part is that there's a light, so you can actually see what you're doing when you're trimming. It has a ceramic blade, which helps reduce nicks and ingrown hairs. It's really great. It's waterproof, so you could use it in the shower as well. The performance package also comes with clip attachments for the lawnmower, so you can adjust what length hair you want to have. It comes with a separate ear and nose hair trimmer, which is very convenient. And you get the crop preserver and the crop reviver, which is also known as ball deodorant and ball toner. And you get a travel case to carry it all in, and the boxer briefs, which I love. All great stuff. Definitely check it out. And you can get 20% off and free shipping with the code WithSmith at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code WithSmith. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. Your balls will thank you.
And the link for that's in the description below. We're also sponsored by Carnivore Snacks. It's one of my favorite meat snacks ever. This is the chuck. It is 100% grass-fed beef chuck and Redmond real salt. Minimal ingredients, absolutely delicious. It's like eating a meat potato chip, which I truly love, and it's addicting. And if you haven't tried it before, you really should. My favorite ones are the lamb sliders and any of the sliders. Those are my favorite. That's like really like eating a meat potato chip. And you can use our coupon code with Smith for 15% off your order, and the link's in the description below. You can also check out Chomps, which is one of my other favorite meat snacks and my absolute favorite beef jerky. It's minimal ingredients, everything you can understand and pronounce, not many calories at all, a bunch of different types of flavors. It's all grass-fed or free range, depending on the type of meat. And it's absolutely delicious and super soft and moist. And you can use our coupon code with Smith for 10% off your order and an additional 10% off subscriptions. And the link is in the description below. We're also sponsored by SeatGeek, which is my favorite ticket website. You can use our promo code with Smith for $20 off your first purchase. And that's for concert tickets, sporting events, literally anything you're in the market for. They have every single type of ticket imaginable. And the link is in the description below. Also, check out our Amazon storefront if you are interested. Like and subscribe. Follow us on social media channels if you want to. And that's it.
So yes, this is Good Guy. This is track 12 off Kamikaze. I have a little bit of confusion. I don't know why, but I want you to listen to Eminem's verse, obviously, and then her verse, and then I have a question how you interpret the song. All right.
Okay.
So here we go. Good Guy featuring Jesse Reyes.
Here we go, getting from
Yeah,
heroes to villains.
that's what I was singing
Used to
to
be
you.
yo, Romeo, but we both were jilted a couple of times, so we had a slippery slope to deal with. But still, it gave me hope that we'll get through it together. A separate earlobe, mailed to you in an ENVE lope would be dope. But what kind of lengths can you go? Pull a Vincent Van Gogh just to convince a damn hoe. To be a housewife who outright lies, she's blackout drunk. Now she's backing out my drive. I ran outside. Why? She trying to act out. She's just about my size. Hit me in the mouth twice, guys. When someone you die for sticks a steak knife in your heart, do you try more? Another late night in, she stumbles through my door, lets the daylight in, and all we do is fight more. And I ain't violent, but she's going through my drawers to plant the KY in. I'm getting accused by a whore who smells like St. Ides in, who's probably screwed 5 more guys, sucked 8, 9 men. I'm taking 2x4s to our 8x10s. Picture 2 I tore, out the frame I win. Put up a new high score, beat this game I'm in, and here's some 2-ply for when you date my friends in order to wipe your ass. When you moved your bowels, when we renewed our vows. This the thanks I get, I'm waiting for the day I can hear you say, Marshall, what a skank I've been. And there's a new guy, you're being replaced by him. Got your tubes tied for him, got that boob job for him. Hurts me to my core, but the pain I'm in. After you I swore to make the gray skies end. Here come the rays like wind, you get a pay hiking. Am I the good guy or do I just play like him and hope that he dumps you? It's like a dream come true, just to scream fuck you. Guess you take life in the same way you play dice then. Cause you just look at me and roll them little snake eyes and
Since you bought the jury, they'll call me guilty. They'll call me guilty. You bought the jury, they'll call me guilty. Even though you know the real me, you can't be the cheater, convinced an unbeliever. And I ain't in my feelings, I'm out. But I let you say that you're the good guy. Cause this ain't what love looks like. You can't be the cheater, convince an unbeliever. I ain't in my feelings, I'm out. But I let you say that you're the good guy. Play like you're the good guy. Play like you're the good guy.
Okay, so quickly,
pauses.
while it's still fresh in my mind, my overall feeling and vibe I get about the meaning of the song is that he's like, you say basically like, I'm the bad one, but like, no, I'm not the bad one. You're the bad one, but you make it seem like it's not you. You're not the one cheating. You're not the one doing this or that, but like, you're really like the problem.
So, who's the cheater?
The girl,
That's how I interpret it too.
right?
Yes, but if you look up on Lyric Genius, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe they're saying that Eminem's the cheater. Although
He
maybe,
might have also cheated, but the chorus is.
yeah. So
It's
Lyric,
either the chorus is going against Eminem or supporting Eminem.
so
I don't
yeah, we
know.
have this discussion all the time. So the Lyric Genius thinks that Jesse's verse is saying that Eminem's the cheater.
We'll have to go through this.
So yeah, yeah, we didn't do any
It depends
pauses.
how you look at it in an artistic manner. Either the chorus is going along with Eminem and supporting what he's saying, and she's just,
So
reiterating his whole point, or she's completely against him and she's the girl in the situation.
there's a music video and she kills him in it.
Oh.
So that makes me think maybe he is the cheater, but then so it's confusing. That's why that was what I was referring to.
It's insane how night and day this song is from the other one.
I know.
Like, this song's great. Her voice is great.
That's
The
so
beat is what I was trying to sing in the beginning. I guess I'm the only one who got that.
so people were very excited about this. I have no clue what it is, but the sample, it's from Glass Sky from Tokyo Ghoul, which I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means, but
It's probably a
that
song by a band.
that awesome sound that we liked,
Yeah.
that's what that is sampling. Okay, so Eminem comes in. Again, this is just one verse, one chorus. That's it. That's why I didn't pause. So he says, "Here we go again, from heroes to villains.
Okay.
Used to be your Romeo, but we both were jilted a couple of times, so we had a slippery slope to deal with, but still it gave me hope that we'll get." Okay, so
So from heroes to villains, like I guess their relationship started out fine, now it's bad, and then Romeo, and then jilted. For some reason, it makes me think of Juliet, but like it's not. But
yeah, that's true. So yeah, heroes to villains. I guess they both viewed each other as heroes. Now they both view each other as
yeah, 'cause
villains.
you start a relationship with someone that you don't like, you know.
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
sure every relationship starts out good, even if it's just one day of good. Like it usually starts out good.
Yeah, so it's interesting. He says used to be a Romeo. So actually they are I was gonna say Romeo dies, but so does Juliet. But they they were in love with each other when they died, and they died because of their love of each other. This is a little
They
bit
killed
different.
themselves.
Yeah, this is a little bit different because they hate each other, and then in the video, Eminem dies.
Yeah, and then saying like their relationship's rocky, but they're hopeful that they'll get over it, get through it
So it says we both were jilted a couple of times. So it sounds like
by
maybe
one
they're
another.
just, yeah, cheating on each other. It says, yeah, slippery slope to deal with, but it still gave me hope that we'll get through it together. A severed earlobe mailed to you in an ENVE lope would be dope, but what kind of lengths can you go? Pull a Vincent Van Gogh just to convince a damn hoe.
Okay, so obviously he's like that's a callback to his other song.
Which,
Um, same song and dance.
oh, should I cut off one of my ears and mail it to her?
Yeah, because that's what
Yeah,
Vincent Van Gogh did to the girl that he loved or liked or
something like
something. Thought
that.
it would be like this incredible idea and he would win her
Apparently,
heart,
apparently, what
but
was
she
it?
probably just thought he was a fucking weirdo.
Apparently, it's a bullshit story. Like, apparently,
No,
he didn't cut it off. It was
someone else
cut off,
did.
something like that. Yeah, there's something about the story which is the story I always knew. He was in love with this girl, cut it off, mailed it to her. Apparently, that's not true. There's
What a good
something
idea.
wrong about it.
Want that.
But yeah, you're right. Good call with the same song and dance.
Lope. Or is he trying to go emphasize the lope again? I don't know.
That's you in an ENVE. So yeah, he's obviously saying envelope. Um,
I don't
N
why.
envy. I don't know if it's like envy. Let's see if there's any annotations on this. Okay, so they think they're doing a play on elope, like you said.
Uh, like run away and marry one another.
And the ENV elope.
Elope.
Yeah, I guess. So yeah, he's saying that would be dope to do. And then, but he says, but what lengths can you go to? So he's like reconsidering, like, oh, come
Yeah,
on.
like, is this a good idea? No.
And then,
But
like he says, to pull a Vince Van Gogh just to convince a damn hoe, meaning like, okay, this is crazy. So he's has this better judgment. Then he continues. So the rhyme scheme, I should point out, is crazy. Like in the beginning, from heroes to villains, the whole thing, and then
mm,
pull a Vincent Van Gogh just to convince a damn hoe. It's very like good rhyming. It like sounds very good. Um, yes, just to convince a damn hoe to be a housewife who outright lies. She's blackout drunk. Now she's backing out my drive. I ran outside. Why she's trying to act out. She's just about my size. Hit me in the mouth twice. Guys actually starts the next sentence, but whatever.
so
This
this is about Kim, right?
no,
Whether he
so
admits it or not, aren't they the same height?
I don't know about that, but yeah, I think they said Kim was bigger than him. So no,
About his size.
I don't think this is about her necessarily. I mean, it could be, but I don't know. This was 2020. This is 2018. This album,
I mean, he
so
could
it's
say
like,
it's not about her, but it just feels like it might be.
well,
I don't
it's
know.
we hear from his newer albums that he still has fucked up relationships with women. Do you know what I
Oh
mean?
my
Other than
God.
her, so yes, you can't convince a hoe to be a housewife who lies, and then she's a blackout drunk. Now she's going out the driveway, so he runs outside, and then she hits him in the mouth twice. So toxic fighting.
Yeah.
In the mouth twice, guys. When someone you die for sticks a steak knife in your heart, do you try more? Another late night in. She stumbles through my door, lets the daylight in, and all we do is fight more. So again, the rhyme scheme is crazy on this. So
Sorry.
it's funny. He's saying guys, so he's like asking the
Yeah,
question,
like to the
and he's like, yeah, and he's like, when someone that you would die for literally sticks a steak knife in your heart, do you try more? So he's like, he's wondering, like, what do you do? She hurt me, but I would die for her. I love her. And then so she's coming in a late night, she's stumbling in, drunk, which she said, and then they just keep fighting. So very toxic. All we do is fight more. He says, and I ain't violent, but she's going through my drawers to plant the KY in. I'm getting accused by a whore who smells like St. Ides and who's probably screwed 5 more guys, sucked 8, 9 men.
so she's stashing lubricant in his jaw,
Looks like she's trying to plant it there and
accuse him
then
of
find.
cheating.
Yeah,
But you could use that on your own.
yeah.
And St. Ives, they mean St. Ives?
No, so I thought that initially too. St. Ides is like a type of alcohol. It's like
Oh,
malt liquor or
I
something.
thought they were talking about like
I
that
thought
old school apricot leg scrub.
when I first heard this, I thought they were talking about St. Ives too.
Yeah.
Yes,
I was
that's
like, yeah, I
funny.
mean, it's kind of cheap. I don't
Yes.
know.
And then so she's saying she's also been with all these other different guys,
Yeah.
right? While she's accusing him or framing him. And then this is the line that we always talk
Yeah,
about.
it's so
He
good.
says, I'm taking 2x4s to our 8x10s, which is an amazing fucking line.
So he's just bashing up their photos,
Yeah, so
their picture
the wood
frames.
plank with the 8x10 is the typical measurements of a photo frame, a framed photo. And then he says, bitch, it's you I tore out the frame. I win. Put up a new high score. Beat this game I'm in. And here's some 2-ply 4 when you date my friends. So the scheme, it's like
Mm.
embedded in my head the way he delivers these lines. So
Yeah,
like
and like
I'm
2x4 rhymes with 2x4.
yeah, and he's like the dun 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 dun. It's like the same fucking scheme. It's awesome. He carries it throughout the whole verse. So yes, he's smashing up their pictures. And then so he does this cool little thing here. So he's the 8x10s of the picture frames. Then he says, bitch, it's you I tore out the frame. I win. Put up a new high score. Beat this game I'm in. So he takes her out, he destroys the pictures, takes her out of the frame, and then he says, puts up a new high score. So assuming he got a new girl. So he does this interesting thing where she's out the frame, meaning she's out of the picture, but like literally and figuratively, right? And then he says, I win. So he's doing this game scheme. So she's out the frame. He wins. He got a new high score, which assumedly is this new chick. And then he straight up says, beat this game I'm in.
Interesting. So
Yeah.
I was interpreting the new high score and like tearing her out of the frame was like he's like, "Oh, I won." Like, I ripped you out. Like I got rid of you.
Yeah. So
And then
I,
he's just like has the photos of just himself now with her ripped out of the pictures.
yeah, but the new high score. So
Like he won.
yes, but they say, "Oh, you score with a chick, it's a
Yeah,
score."
I
So
guess
I
so.
assume that he got a new girl and he beat the game. You know what I mean? He won the breakup. You know what I mean? Is how I
Well, that's what I
interpreted
was
it.
thinking, just not involving another person.
Yeah, I do think. I wonder if there's an annotation about it. And then he continues the scheme. He says, "And here's some 2-ply 4 when you date my friends," which is really funny.
Toilet paper.
Yes, so when you date
Like
my
he already
friends.
knows that she's going after his friends.
Oh, interesting. It says Eminem has said video games were an inspiration for this song. In these lines, he actually uses video games. Okay, yeah, he put up pictures of a new score, a better looking woman. Okay, so they're at
So
least,
I think you're
these
right.
people are at least saying it. That doesn't mean they're right. Lyric
Yeah.
genius is weird. Okay, so here's some 2-ply for when you date my friends. In order to wipe your ass when you moved your bowels, when we renewed our vows. This the thanks I get? I'm waiting for the day I can hear you say, Marshall, what a skank I've been. And there's a new guy, you're being replaced by him.
So here's some toilet paper to wipe your ass when you moved your bowels when we renewed our vows. So basically saying that like she was just spewing a bunch of bullshit, like shit, and it was a lie.
So no, so I interpret this as here's the toilet paper to wipe your ass when you moved your bowels, right? So when you shit on us, and then I almost when we renewed our vows is like a separate thought, like how could you do that when we renewed our vows? Do you know what I mean?
But
Like
it goes when you moved your bowels, when we renewed our
so,
vows.
but
It still continues.
but it's like a separate thought. Do you know what I mean? Just like the way
It
this the thanks I,
doesn't flow in. It doesn't go
but it
flow like a separate thought.
no, it does though. It flows the same way. It says this the thanks I get. I'm waiting for the day I can hear you say. Like you wouldn't think those two lines go together as the same thought. Do you know
Well,
what I
then what
mean?
does it mean?
So again, they're two separate things. So he's like, okay, so here's the toilet paper for when you wipe your ass because you moved your bowels. So when you shit on us, right? So like that's the end of that sentence. And then he says, when we renewed our vows, this the thanks I get. So like they would be in the same they're in the same thought, but they're not in the same sentence. is what I'm saying.
I kind of take it as he's saying like she like shit all over their vow renewal.
So effectively,
Like
yes.
when you moved your vows when we renewed our vows,
So
like you
he,
just shit all over it.
but not when, not while they were doing it. He's
It's a figure of
saying,
speech. Like you shit, like you're literally shitting all over that happening at all.
yeah. So I interpret it as you could replace the word when with after, even in that sense. You
So yeah,
removed your
they're
vows after
connected.
we. So I mean, yes, they're connected. But I thought you were saying like, oh, she did it when they renewed their vows,
Well, it's a figure of
like at the
speech.
time. You know what I mean?
It's what if you shit all over something, it means that you just fucked everything all up.
Yeah.
So she shit all over their vow renewal.
So effectively, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he says, "This is the thanks I get." And then I'm waiting for the day I can hear you say, "Marshall, what a skank I've been." And there's a new guy. You're being replaced by him. So this is a very interesting line because he says he can't wait for her to admit to being a skank,
But
but
then also
also
leaving him alone.
that there's a new guy and she's not going to be with him anymore,
Hmm.
which is very funny. All right. And then he continues. He says, got your tubes tied for him, got that boob job for him, hurts me to my core, but the pain I'm in, after you I swore to make the gray skies end. Here comes the rays like when you get a pay hike end. So the lyrics there are a little fucked up. So okay, so this new guy, um, she got her tubes tied for him, got a boob job, and it hurts him, and then he's in pain, but he said, okay, no more bullshit, no more drama. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
After you, I saw the gray skies, so cloudy, stormy weather. And then he says, here comes the raise, like when you get a pay hike.
Oh, like an
Yeah, so
RAISE.
you get raised, but then the play is on rays of
Like, yeah.
sunshine. So there's no more gray skies. The sun's finally peeking through. So, yes, he says, you get a pay hike, and am I the good guy, or do I just play like him and hope that he dumps you? It's like a dream come true just to scream fuck you. Guess you take life in the same way you play dice then, 'cause you just look at me and roll them little snake eyes in.
Like
So,
self-explanatory.
so when the line where he says, am I the good guy or I just play like him and hope that he dumps you? How do you interpret that line and that he dumps you?
He's not gonna make him dump you.
He's not going to make. So the he is Eminem talking about himself, or the he is
Yeah, he's
Eminem
saying
talking
I'm
about.
gonna play like the good guy and just hope that he dumps you. I'm not gonna make him dump
No,
you.
no, no. But the he doing the dumping is the new boyfriend.
Hmm.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Unless because the first time I heard this, I was like, okay, am I the good guy? Should I just play like him and hope that he dumps you? Meaning like, oh, should I be the good guy and me dump you? Do you know what I mean?
No, he's being the good guy and just letting it play out,
Yeah,
hoping instead of actively
trying to
forcing
sabotage
the
it.
issue. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Yeah. That I mean, I figured that now too. And then yes, it's a dream come true. Scream fuck you. And then he does the cool little thing at the end here. It says, you take life in the same way you play dice because you look at me and roll them little snake eyes.
Who's saying she's just a snake, literally.
Yes. And then, like the dice, when you get two ones, they call it snake eyes. So he's saying
Not what you
you
want.
roll the dice with snake eyes, and then she's a snake. So she has snake eyes. All right. And then, so this is the part that threw me off with the verse. So she says, since you bought the jury, they'll call me guilty.
So I'm guessing this is the girl's perspective, and now she's like, well, you pretty much just like convinced everyone that I'm the problem, so everyone's gonna think I'm the problem.
Yeah. So I think they're both cheating.
Yeah,
Because
probably.
again, we looked this up. Lyric Genius is saying that when she's saying these lines, she's saying Eminem cheated. So, but it's because Eminem's verse is saying that she cheated. Yeah, I guess they both just cheated.
Yeah.
She continues, you bought the jury, they'll call me guilty. Even though you know the real me. You know what? These lyrics are actually fucked up, so I'm just gonna read from my phone. You can't beat a cheater, convince a non-believer. So yeah, you can't beat because I think it says be a cheater on here.
Yeah.
You can't beat a cheater, convince a non-believer. So, you can't out-cheat someone. You can't be, oh, you cheated, so I'm gonna cheat, and then, it's just fucked at that point.
That's true.
And then you can't convince a non-believer. So, assumedly a believer in the relationship, but you know what I mean. And then she says, and I ain't in my feelings, I'm out. That's a cool line. She's like, I'm not in my feelings, but I'm leaving. You know what I mean?
Yes. Okay.
And then she says, but I'll let you say that you're the good guy.
So she's not gonna fight him on this.
Yeah, I'll just pretend that,
That everything's okay.
Then she continues, because this ain't what love looks like. And then again, she says, you can't beat a cheater, convince a non-believer. And I'm a fear. Yeah, so she just repeats the same thing. And then it's play like you're the good guy, not they like. So I'll let you say that you're the good guy, play like you're the good guy, play like you're the good guy. And that is it.
So this was a lot better than the other one, that's for sure. It's really good, actually, and it does have that line that I really like. It's a really good line.
Yeah.
Like, really good line. But yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I love this song. Everything about it. The beat's awesome. The sample, Eminem's rhyme scheme is so good, and like his flow. Her part's good on this too. It's really good.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
definitely.
awesome. It's short. It's shorter than I'd actually
Yeah,
like it to be.
it is very short.
Yeah.
Okay, well, definitely check out Manscaped, Carnivore Snacks, SeatGeek, Chomps, Amazon storefront. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you. Bye.